everyone, it's Kelsey here. I am now doing next in the whole thing. I will do, because actually I have more videos now, just because I figured out I actually watched another movie over the weekend. I'll do X-Men. Okay. Oh crap, I forgot. Hi guys. How you doing? Hey. Hey. Hey you. Dang it. I hate when I don't look things up ahead of time. Because I'm too busy, like, doing the uploading on the other videos to get this one started. I'm so lazy. Well, at least it's still out. It's still out in theaters, guys. Days of Future Past. That's what it is. Watch it. Pretty good, gotta say. Don't worry if you're not an X-Men fan and you haven't seen any X-Men movies besides this one. You'll get it. Okay. So. Whoa. Actually, I'll do this one. Alright. The longer one, but happens. Alright. So, I'm gonna do now X-Men Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past, yeah. And it just came out, actually, maybe about a month ago. So I actually saw it in theaters. My grandpa wanted to see it, or not my grandpa, my uncle. My uncle wanted to see it. So I went and I saw it, and it was fantastic. There was so much action, and don't be afraid if you're not an X-Men fan. Like, I only seen, like, one other movie before I watched it. You know, they recommended that you watch other X-Men movies before you go to the movie theater. But actually, I went there, and I only watched one, like, once. And I loved it. I knew what was going on. I watched the little kid one when, like, Mystique was a little kid, and the professor was a little kid. I don't remember what that one is, but I watched that one. Because my friend Abby really wanted me to watch it, so I was like, alright, sure, why not? So, Sentinel's robot, and they're basically robots that were created to purposely hunt down mutants, are released in 1973. 50 years later, the Sentinels would also hunt humans who aid mutants. Charles Xavier and his X-Men try their best to deal with the Sentinels, but they are able to adapt and deal with all the mutant abilities. Charles decides to go back in time and change things. He asks Kitty Pryde, who can send she basically has the power of transporting people, who can send a person's consciousness back into the person's past to send him, but she can only send back someone a few weeks, because she sends someone back further, it could harm them. So Logan, who is the Wolverine, nails coming out, no, not happening, decides to go back himself because he might be able to withstand it. So Charles is also the professor. They call him Professor a lot. Tells him that it's Mystique who's responsible because when she learned about the Sentinels, she sought out Bolivar Trask, the man who created them, and killed him. She would be caught and studied, and her ability to change was somehow added to the Sentinels, which is why they can adapt. Logan must go to the younger Charles and ask him to help. Problem is, that he was despondent at that time, and without his powers because he took a drug which allows him to walk, but takes away his powers, Logan is also told to find Magneto. So basically, if you don't understand any of that paragraph, Logan is Wolverine, still trying to put my nails out. He goes back in time because he's trying to stop the robots, and Charles is Professor. They called him Professor a really long time. Because he had a school that's the one we saw. the making of the school. That's the one I saw. But he made a school for all the mutants so they had a place to go. And what happened was the school got shut down and the Sentinels became, and because Mystique left. And so, yeah. And then they're trying to find Mystique, and basically they find her and she doesn't want to go, and, it's this crazy little story. So, yeah. I'm not going to give you guys anything away, because if you guys see it, then it's just going to be like, oh, I already know what happens. But if you guys do see it, stay till after the credits. There's a little bit of a scene for the next one, which actually looks pretty cool. So, stay in your seats, even though it's hard to do, I know. If your movie theater's like mine, it sucks. The seats are hard. You want to get up, you want to leave, but don't. At least stand up for a little bit, Stand up a little. And then, when it's back, sit back down, because people will kill you. Actually, not really kill me, but, be mad at you. And I don't want anyone mad at you guys. I love you guys. Love. Anyway. I had a little comforting moment with you guys. But yeah, it was really good. Especially for you sci-fi people. If you're a sci-fi person, you will love these movies. You will love these movies. And especially X-Men people. Probably already seen it. Because I heard there was a lot of, there was a big line, of course, for the midnight premiere. So, oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I just woke up a little bit ago, so that's why I make these movies in the morning. This is why I make these movies in the morning. Because then I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love making videos for you guys, but I also have a life. And also that kind of incorporates why I do reading or why I have so many reading material, so many movie material, kind of not really, but I mean, because I will spend the day reading or watching a movie for you guys. Or of course going on my favorite site, IMVU. Woo! Go to IMVU, guys. Find me. Wicked Lover 14. Yeah, I love my group on there. Shout out to you guys if you watch it. I put it on why I'm saying this is I put it on my IMVU interests so people would want to watch it, and I know one of the people from my group watches it. Hi. I talked to you last night. So, I will be making more horror movies. That's my plan. If you guys have any really good ones that you want me to not see in theaters, because I hate seeing them in theaters, but Netflix, DVDs, I'll go to my store that is like 2 blocks from me, Family Video, and pay for them and watch them and do anything. I'll do any movie. I don't care. Horror movie, comedy, blah, blah, blah thing. Yeah. And I mean, even if it's not on Netflix where you can stream it, I have the new thing where it is a DVD and I add it to my queue and it gets sent to my house for free. Yeah. Roller. I am such a failure at life. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Anchorman 2 is up next. Yay!